And I am live for the 177th time. Welcome to True Me. If you're new to my live streams, I have no plan usually, no theme. All I do is interact with whoever comes into the chat. One person back again. Is it 2 o'clock? It might be. Can't see because of my hat there. One like, I appreciate that. Whoever that is, very much appreciated. Don't be shy now. Might stay on here for a few hours or maybe half an hour top. We shall see how things flow. We've got 2 wonderful people right in here. One is at work. What the paranormal? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Kelly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Love right back at you. No, I haven't known you too long, Kelly. Already get great vibes from you. And I appreciate you stopping by What the Paranormal. And it's funny, I had your sister in here as well in one of my live streams yesterday. Well, she said she was your sister. I'm sure she's not lying. Is one of you, I think it's called April, right? Both welcome here anytime. My political opinions are on the shelf. So this will be like a traditional live stream where I put political, religious opinions on the shelf. And I just have a banter with whomever comes in. All welcome, as long as you don't do drama, all welcome here. Yeah, just both were great company, you and her yesterday. So I appreciate you coming back for some more. And I look forward to checking out more of your stuff on your YouTube channel. Anytime feeling a little better and colored my hair. Do you like it? Do you like your new hair color, Kelly? I did see that. I thought it suited you. My hair is yeah, something else right now. Usually it's all tied up, but I've decided to let it free for today. I think it looks better in front of my ears, but if I've got my hair in front of my ears, what am I saying? Is something in this tea? I can't see. I literally can't see if my hair is in front of my ears, so. Three people in, 2 thumbs up. Welcome. You make me some tea. Hey, Conklin, how's it going? How's it going, mate? Great to see you here, Conklin. Hope you're well. PBNJ. What this says, LOL, I hate my hair. It seems to have a mind of its own. I don't mind my hair. I don't mind my hair. How you doing tonight, this evening, whatever time it is with you, Conklin? Hello, Steve. Welcome. Great to see you here. If a great crowd in, I'm blessed. Kelly agrees. What the? I was just thinking of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I like jelly, but I'm not so keen on peanut butter. Hello, Diva Dave D. What a fantastic crowd we've got in so far. It seems if you go live at this specific time, it's like a great time to go live because the British ones watching here are not quite asleep yet, and the American ones, seems to be their prime time to come in. Hello, Steve, enjoying your channel. I enjoyed Steve's live stream earlier with Eagle VP. That was a great discussion. Did great. I appreciated the mention. Very much appreciated. How's Diva Dave D doing today? We've had a great crowd in so far. Some regulars like Diva Dave D and Conklin, and some new people in, new regulars, if you will. Not too big on the peanut butter myself. Strawberry jam is my favorite. I agree. I agree. Strawberry jam is very tasty. Hey, what the paranormal? You have a great day. Hope work's all right, and welcome back here anytime. Yeah, thanks everyone. All of the editing and promotion is paying off. My notifications are going crazy tonight. I've been working hard for that. And hugs to you too, What the Paranormal. Been working hard and very well deserved, I would say. I thought you're doing a great job live. And I believe, wasn't that your first or one of your more recent live videos, right? We're going to need more chairs if they keep coming in. Yes, yes. We're gonna have to play musical chairs soon, Conklin. Conklin is spot on. I'm not used to people watching me. What's this? What's going on here? I'm doing. Why am I saying Dave's comment now? I'm doing good. Just recording and unboxing. I freaking love unboxings. Guess what? Forgot recording audio for the last part. So, oh no, that's annoying. Is there no way you can record over your footage, Dave? No problem, Kelly. Welcome back soon. How are you back? My first live stream on this channel, first live in around. Well, I thought you done amazing. I was listening. I wasn't always chatting in the chat, but I was listening while I was doing other things, and I always enjoy Eagle VP. I think he's great. And I thought you two had a great chat about how to how to grow on YouTube. I was agreeing with a lot of things you both were saying. It's great to see Triple D the Dave Star in the house. Oh, nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. Eagle VP is the type of guy I would love to meet up with and go to like a bar with. I think he'd great. Great comfort. He's got a great conversation. He has. An OBS. Let's sort it out, Dave. I downloaded OBS. I hadn't a clue what I was doing with OBS. I deleted OBS. Tried Google Hangouts, absolutely hated it. Never to be tried again. Let me see how bad this is glitching, if it is glitching. you do generally enjoy my videos, the like button is very much appreciated. As I do have my trolls who just like every single thing I do. God bless them. Inquisitive moments. Love, fantastic seeing you in here. Just doing some housework here. I'll be looking at the chat screen again. 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Inquisitive moments. I haven't called you Inquisitive Minds yet. I'm shocked. I'm always dying to call you Inquisitive Minds. Allow users. Right. Just trying to make my live stream not look shit. Right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Scott Fighter. How you doing? Why am I calling you Fire? Scott Fitcher, you've been in here before. Great to see you in here. Let me know when you want to try OBS again. I would totally appreciate that, Conklin. Totally appreciate that. I'll give you a private message or something. We'll figure something out, but I totally appreciate that. Is that a Trump hat behind me? Is that a Trump hat behind me? Would you rather me be wearing it? I'm glad you still like me. I'm glad you still like me. I appreciate a hand in OBS because I really have no idea what I'm doing. So what's the title of today's stream about, bro? Just being me, true me. Might drop a few truth bombs here and there. We shall see. I'm basically running out of titles for my live streams, Dave. Basically running out of titles. But I like them basic, I like them small. So 2 words is really, really good for me. And it's good to see Scott Fitcher in. I don't know why I was calling you Scott Fighter. I hope you are well, mate. Conklin says it is a Trump hat, but we still like. I've read that one. Evening, Shanna. How you doing? I don't think I've seen you in here before. All welcome. I'm not used to people watching. I asked Paul, and I am from the UK. We could say we both people. So seeing a Trump hat, I had to ask. And Conklin doesn't know any better either. Yeah, basic titles. Yeah, exactly. Richer skill. These are dying from it just for your own eyes. Hides my forehead, to be fair. Is that better? Is that better, you guys? I know these are dying from it to put on. And here's me. I was going to put my political opinions on the shelf. Hides my forehead. Make YouTube great again. Thank you very much, Scott. My crooked thumbs, Hillary and Bill, very much appreciate that. Not named after 2 people in particular, of course. But I will say, I do have a mix of people that come into here, and I say to everybody, throw your political opinions out the window for the majority of my live streams. That's quite a good throw, that. I'm quite impressed. Same goes with religion as well, because it can get a bit, what's the word, ultra ugly in here when discussing politics or religion. So for the majority of live streams, I do put the political, religious opinions on the shelf for now. As I do have both sides that pop into here, and all welcome as long as you don't do drama. Very welcome here. I love it. And Conklin, for example, who we are so polar opposites in political views. I really admire you, Conklin. You're one of my favorites on here, actually. Oh, Shanna, thank you very much. I've just started watching Mrs. Green, and inquisitive moments. Usually, I am on the blue side. It's weird. I will say, last thing in politics, it's weird because the conservative colors over here are blue, but the conservative Republican Party in America is red. Gets a bit confusing. Anyways, the killer of friendship. Yeah, it's hard to argue that one, Scott. Sorry if I've missed anything. I'm honestly not used to people coming in. Dave, I can't really argue that either. Shannon doesn't do politics. To be honest, I wish I didn't do politics either. It makes it's yeah. It gets a little touchy when it comes to picking the best doctor. uh, but when I do, LOL. Get used to it, dude, especially when you start getting the hang of OBS. I don't use OBS. I tried it, I downloaded it, had no idea what I'm doing with it, and deleted it. I used a very basic web camera feature to go live. Let's see how bad it's looking. Oh, shut up, you. Yeah, I agree with a lot of things. Triple D, Dave Star says here too, the whole freedom of speech thing. I think everybody should be entitled to their own opinion and should not be get into trouble for wrong thoughts. I have both conservative and liberal views, but it's best just to keep opinions to ourselves. Too many just want to argue and gel until you join them. That is very true too. There's people on both sides. I will admit there's lunatics on both sides. From what I've seen, that shout and go crazy if their team doesn't win, sort of thing. I'm from Texas, so I'll leave it up to you to guess what political party you're will not be Republican, I'm guessing. I've got family in Texas. I've got an uncle in Texas, or they used to live in Texas. Actually, they just recently moved to another state. But the times I've been in Texas, it's been pretty Republican-minded people. So I'm guessing Republican. I used to be a Democrat once upon a time. There's videos you can see me backing Obama. What I do on here is I don't retract anything I do. It's one of my few rules on here. I do my best to stay with the guidelines. But you get the good, the bad, and the ugly from me on here. My opinions have changed over the years, and hopefully, throughout the good or the bad and ugly videos, there's some good out there. Ted Cruz, just one, I believe. I'm not really a fan. I've never been the biggest fan of Ted Cruz, to be honest. I haven't seen that video. In fact, last time I checked, some votes are still coming in. There's some still not. I know it's probably fairly conclusive. Republican, Senate, Democrats, House. I think that's fairly conclusive, but I believe there's still votes being counted. I will say, however, politics in America is much more exciting than politics in Britain. Politics in Britain is not very exciting. We don't seem to get so wound up as usual. They're all lunatics. Shana, I appreciate you popping in, Shana. For those newcomers popping into my videos, I'm very random, can be raw, real at times, can show a lot of the true me. I do my best not to lie to anybody. If anybody asks me my opinion, I just tell the truth. Hello, Norway, Zachary. How you doing? Welcome back. Appreciate being here once again. And for my live streams in particular, I just, interact with whoever comes in. See, we've got some people. I just threw my half, so you obviously know which um, political party I'm for at the moment. But we have a mixture of people on the left and the right in here, and do come in here sometimes. So it's interesting to pick people's brains. Conklin says Senate and House is almost 50-50 split, so both parties can screw the average citizen equally. You know what I thought? What do you think of independent votes? Do you think it's a complete waste of time? Vote independent. Do you think they should be here? I'd like, there's someone on the left and someone on the right. It'd be interesting to find out what you think of independent votes. Is it a waste of time? Why bother? Um, in Britain, we've got two. We've got basically we've got Labour, we've got Conservative. Conservative is your Republican Party over here, basically, and we have another party called Liberal Democrats, which are pretty big here too. The main two are Labour and Conservative. But then there's all the other sort of independent groups out there, and I'm sort of on the side that it's just until they get bigger, it's just a wasted vote to vote for independent ones. But it'd be interesting to hear everybody else's opinion. Right, oh Dave, right, oh Dave. That's what to do. Shanna chose the freedom side, but she can't seem to find that party. I appreciate you coming in. We've still got Steve here. I was enjoying watching his discussion with Eagle VP earlier on. I noticed Triple D, you were there too. Great to see you there. It's quite rare we're in the same live stream, so that was nice. Other than this one, of course. I haven't seen you about other streams before, so it's nice seeing some familiar faces out there. Well, honestly, the Socialist Party has had the best positive changes for people here when Dems and Republicans were forced to take up socialist policies or be forced out completely back in the day, Conklin says. Scott Fitcher, I'm keep dying to call you Fighter, says, I'll be live with Eagle on Thursday. Well, if I'm online at the time, I'll definitely look out for that, Scott. Well, it was good to see you and Steve stream Triple D. I had a feeling you two would get on. So you're both, love your games and stuff. I had a feeling you two would get on. I'm wearing my worn out. I'm kind of wearing how I feel right now. I'm feeling worn out, and I'm wearing my older, worn out Rangers top tonight. Sort of sums me up. I'm feeling worn out of everything. Look at that hair. It's nice to meet you too, Shauna. Welcome here anytime. Very much appreciated. And usually, I do not mention politics at all, usually. Sometimes blurts out of me sometimes, but um, I do generally tell people to throw off the political hat, religious, non-religious hats, and just come here to have a good time and escape, I guess, all the madness that's going on. Our government is heartless. They only help Northern VA, but they don't care about Southern people, Zachary says. Uh, Steve's back and says he will be there. I've been in a few of your streams myself. I learned a lot about the mechanics of YouTube. Bro, you knew I had to sub when hearing his damn voice goes to the pan. Oh my goodness! And so he did drone shots. Bro, I'm sold. Zachary doesn't care about his government. You look very young, Zachary. I've been on your live stream before to give you support. There's a lot of different ages on here, a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different opinions on their specific political spectrum. I seen Solus was live earlier on, Conklin, but I haven't seen him in here for a while. I tried checking him out live earlier on, but I just missed him. Hello, Aaron Bradley. How you doing? Oh, yeah, bump in your road. What's up? You never left, mate. Just cruising Facebook for promotion. Facebook, the joys. I actually rejoined. I still have a fake book, and I rejoined Twitter, but a very semi-discreet Twitter. Bits of my life, welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We've got a really nice crowd in here today. All ages, all different backgrounds in here. Most of you are from America. There's one person from Denmark. A couple of British people in here too. Do you play football? I am curious. I don't play football, and what you call football. But if you're speaking about soccer, our football, what we call football over here in Scotland, I wish I still played football. I should still be playing football. Even though I'm 30 now, I could still play football and regret not joining a team in my 20s. So to answer, no, I don't play football, my football, but I would like to still play football. I'm just personal now. Sorry to hear that, Aaron. I'm glad to. Sometimes doing your thing can distract. It's a great distraction, great healer when you're going through some personal problems. I've personally found doing good here. Ian, what are you having for dinner? Bits of my life. Shanna says, full disclaimer, I'm a non-global or government hating liver of real peeps. Yeah, in America, you call our football soccer. In Britain, we call your football rugby with helmets on. It's funny how there's a number of words out there with different meanings. Paranormal Mama, fantastic seeing you in here. Zachary wants Ted Cruz as president. Great to have you, Shana. Maybe time for a group hug. Sometimes do group hugs in here. How you doing, Paranormal Mama? I've almost gotten rid of that nasty cough. What a great crowd in tonight. Really, I'm taken aback by this. Seriously, regulars will know, like Diva Dave, it's usually quite quiet a lot of time in here. I'm going to share this on Facebook. It's just you call it invisible uh, group hug, if you will. There's a lot of love in this room sometimes, so I very much appreciate it. Conklin says, Google, he's run for president several times. He may be the best choice. He wants everyone to have a pony and toothbrush. That's very random. Vermin Supreme. These sound so random. I heard The Rock might run for presidency for the Democrats. If he runs for the Democrats, he's very much overdue a stone cold stunner, isn't he, Steve? Oh, me. He was never Steve Austin in wrestling. Never Lace Austin's boots in wrestling. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. Thank you, Paranormal Mama. He wears a boot in his head. Funny guy. I'm intrigued by this human being, Conklin. Or are you pulling my leg? He sounds far fetched. I'm great, Paranormal. Thanks for asking. And what about yourself? Well, I will say about my thoughts. I love the Trumpster. I enjoyed being in Trump land a couple months ago. But what I will say negative about Donald Trump. I'm going to say something very negative about Donald J. Trump right now. Brace yourselves. He is the second worst person in the world, other than Linda McMahon, to take a Stone Cold Stunner. He was absolutely horrible at taking a Stone Cold Stunner at WrestleMania 23 in 2007. There, I said something very negative about Donald Trump. He was hopeless at wrestling. Only Linda McMahon, who, funnily enough, is on his cabinet. Only Linda McMahon has taken the Stone Cold Stunner worse than the Trumpster. There you have it. Right. Let's see. No, true story. He raised the dollar to pay the entry fee for the last two or oh really? Who's name in the chat again? I'm going to Google this guy. I'm intrigued now. Yeah, we've got Dave Starr in the house. He's a very fantastic support. I'd recommend. Dave's. He's been supporting me for months now. We became good friends, I think. My opinion. Don't know how Dave feels about me. But he keeps coming back for more, I know that much. We're both long-haired guys. Thank you very much, Conklin. I appreciate the link. Steve says, just trying to figure out OBS. I want to use it until I start using Shadow Play built into my graphics card. Matisse getting stone cold with all this yapping, not enough drinking. I didn't say you were for sale. Steve will work it out. Oh, this hair. There's absolutely nothing good about having long fur, isn't there, fellow long-haired guys in this room right now? It looks good, but it gets in the way of you eating. It gets in the way of you brushing your teeth. It pokes you in the eye. There's not much positives, is there? You get funny looks in some, depending on what bars you go into, you get funny looks. We've got a vote here. Everyone press 1 if you think Paul needs a trim. Yeah, OBS isn't crash proof. It can be overworked pretty quickly. This is more like it. Let's talk about hair, folks, for a change. Such a breeze from politics. You can't really argue about hair, can you? I don't think it's possible to argue about hair. It doesn't really side on any political party. AMO. The Egyptian gamer geek is back. Hey, I saw your comment on my other YouTube channel, which you can check out as well, guys, if you're really, really bored. It's home to most of my YouTube videos, PMDB videos, although I've started using this PMDB Live channel as my main channel of interaction now. How are you doing today, the Egyptian gamer geek? Okie dokie, Dave. Welcome back anytime. I love unboxing videos so much. I don't like Cheetos colored hair, like, or oh my, I walked into that. So maybe we could have a hard argument about hair. But when I was talking about the Trumpster taking that stunner from WrestleMania 23, I think he was very concerned about messing up his hair while taking the Stone Cold Stunner. It was horrible. It was so bad that they had to fast forward the stunner in the replays. It was that bad. So that's a negative on the Trumpster. Apart from that, I think he's wonderful. Let's see. And I kind of like his hair too. It's like his gimmick, isn't it? Is it real? Is it not real? No one really knows for sure. I can't stay. You're all supposed to be over at Moral Compass. What nice. Welcome here anytime, Shauna. You were great company in here. Welcome back anytime. 2, if you think I should keep it in a ponytail. So, according to these numbers, Paranormal Mama, you want me to get a trim and keep it in a ponytail. I like the ponytail look too. I do. Now, actually, I find, Conklin, we've discussed red-headed women before, and I feel they are very, very beautiful and very charming usually. Just showing love and support to you and a lot of others because I'm probably the only one that is everywhere, e.g. Cab 7, Green Bay, Lunatic Dad, 3 people I'm actually subbed to as well. Why not, Conklin? Why not? That should be another option, Conklin. How about 2 ponytails? Maybe to get more views. I think if I had makeup on and lipstick, I would look very feminine. I could pull off the very feminine look, even though I don't sound very feminine, but I could probably pull off the very feminine look. I really replace my fleece, my trademark fleece with a fur coat, high heels. I could look very feminine, I think. Pigtails, yeah. Well, of course, there's some beautiful bald people out there too, like our Steve Austin. I don't discriminate. I tried doing braids on the sides like Native Americans did. It still needs to grow a bit before that will work. Bits of my life still here. Thumbs up. Appreciate you popping in here. Everybody welcome. We had a bit of a politics discussion earlier on, but usually we'll keep politics on the shelf along with Steve there. And I say throw your political hat off. Throw your religious or non-religious hats off. and let's just all have a good time in here. That's what it's usually like. It's quite a family-friendly environment here. As long as you don't troll, do drama, very welcome here. Appreciate the 9 likes. Pardon me. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you continuing to support me time and time again, Paranormal Mama. Yeah, keep your clothes on. Yeah. Don't think anybody wants to see me shirtless. When I was a youngster, when I first joined YouTube, there's videos where I'm not wearing enough clothes, in my opinion. I thankfully wear layers usually. I've usually got my trademark fleece. So I'm glad my videos have evolved, have changed over the years. Thank goodness. Nobody wants to see me with my top off. I haven't saw Lunatic Dad live this week. I have been watching Green Bay and Cab 7. No fleece today. Don't encourage it. There's still time. I mean, it's right. It's kind of near me, but it'll probably be on at some point. I'm sure. My trademark fleece, the fleece guy himself. I had my shirt off earlier and stopped in the mirror to take muscle poses. Not the same as 30 years ago. Kind of sad. But I loved that answer you had, Conklin, the other day when someone asked your age, and it was a great answer you had. Really? I didn't know that. 26th November. Legends were born that day, you know. Absolute legends. Biggest legends of all time were born on 26th of November, you know. But hey, I wish him all the best. I generally didn't know that. Even though, I did wonder, I didn't know it was for, because he'd fallen ill. Hope he gets better ASAP. Haven't caught one of Lunatic Dad's streams. I've seen him in Nation streams all the time. I think I know who Nations are. That's a group of people, right? Can't believe it doesn't feel like November 8th. November 8th here now in Scotland. Angel, Jojo, Walker, Ghost Mafia. Yeah, I've saw Angel with the Nations hashtag, and I'm pretty sure I've seen Jojo Walker, and I'm aware of Ghost Mafia, and I'm pretty sure I've seen Jojo in live streams. Yeah, yeah, we will. Well, yeah, I certainly will anyway. Paranormal Mama. I've watched it. It was only recently I discovered Lunatic Dad, and I watched a couple of his streams, and he was very entertaining. Welcome back, Diva Dave D. We still got a great crowd in here, positive crowd in here. my Denmark boy. Mostly funny, drama-free streams, more good folks. I love it. Love the sound of that, Conklin. We need more of that. Seriously, there's two things that really put me off YouTube channels. Two things. Well, three things. We suck at videos. That puts me off. The second thing is when people ask for money too much. I have a PayPal, have it in your description, mention it at the start of your video or your end of your video. But when you start mentioning, please give me money for a green screen and fancy camera, that's when I and many others unsubscribe and probably dislike too. The third thing, and probably the biggest thing that puts me off other streams, YouTubers, is the drama. Drama gives me a headache. I get an allergic reaction from drama. I don't do drama in here. You got a Labrador, right, Steve? If I remember correctly. Welcome back, indeed, Ariel. Hi, Punk. I love Dave. His cutesy nicknames are a lot of people in this room. It's cute. See how bad my video's looking. Yeah, if folks wanted to send money, it would be appreciated. I'm not here to earn a living, just here having fun and meeting folks and from other cultures, Conklin says. When I first joined YouTube, I always felt like I needed a stage in life. I didn't get into wrestling, so I turned YouTube into my stage. And I felt like maybe I could possibly entertain some people. I hopefully have over the years. And also, when I joined on the live stream bandwagon this year, I've enjoyed interacting with the community of other YouTubers. It's been great. I've met some whom I consider some good friends now. Almost got rid of this cough. Got one in the chat if you want me to stay longer than an hour. Put one. If you're happy. If I entertain myself, it's good enough for me. Yeah. I often laugh at myself too. We're kind of similar in some ways, Conklin. The long hair and entertaining ourselves. Kind of similar in some ways. Free dinner every night at the Salvation Army DDD. I wanted to try and increase my income on here, but didn't really work out. Too lazy. Guess I'll just have to jump on. Oh my goodness. You must be doing it wrong then, Dave. You must be doing it wrong. If you watch the ones that do, like, beg for money every sentence, you should watch and take notes, Dave. Even if did start out trying to ban alcohol. Salvation, oh, I've missed the first part. Salvation Army has homeless shelters all over the US of A. Pretty good organization, even did start to ban alcohol. Yeah, I feel like I need alcohol in this political climate sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's never the best medicine, alcohol, if I'm being honest. And I'm someone that if I'm out, I'm drinking at the weekend. Alcohol, I'm not drinking orange juice when I'm standing in Aberdeen's #1 in Premier Gay Bar, Cheers Bar and Club. I'm by the way, if anybody wonders. Prefer women these days. Any single ladies in here? Just blurts out at me sometimes. Yeah, my mum volunteer somewhere too where homeless and less fortunate people can come and get something to eat. I'm very tempted to start streaming games again. I'm now a lad from the Czech Republic who I play Tony Hawk online with. Always a good laugh, worth streaming, I think. I say go for it, Steve. I enjoyed your discussion with Eagle VP. I think you've got the right personality to live stream. I say, why not? I used to cope with anxiety and depression, don't need it anymore. It's two ugly things there, anxiety and depression. Annette, welcome. How are you doing today? It's been great seeing you around other live streams. We've got a lovely Dave here too. Ha! 19, eh? Conklin, I'm just doing life, as long as I can be me, I can accept whatever agreements I'd come to with the universe. I always say to people, be yourself, and try and treat others the way you'd like to be treated. From Ireland, eh? 19. Nobody comes near me where I live. I can tell you that right now. Nobody comes near me. I am like, you guys have no idea how much is keeping me going on here. Because in real life, my social life has been dead for about 2 years. And in real life, and yeah. So we've got a lovely Annette in the house. We've also still got Dave in here. Dave's there. Hi, lunch lady, Conklin says. It's very difficult for me not to swear on stream. I can totally understand that, Steve. On my gaming channel, I swear every 2 minutes, trying to keep this one family friendly. It can be very difficult not to drop an F-bomb live. I've tried and failed quite a lot. But exactly, Triple D. Just try to be yourself and enjoy life the best you can. Conklin also has no social life, but not real worried about it. I just stopped by to say hi. I had to put my... I'm sorry to hear that, Annette. We are animal lovers. A lot of us are very much animal lovers in here. So I'm sorry to hear that, Annette. We'll be thinking of you. No problem, Paranormal Mama. Feel free to message me if you want. I can totally understand that, Annette. 17 years. That's a long time to be with a dog. To have a dog, rather. I haven't had any pets myself, but I remember getting very upset when my friend's pets passed away, or my grandma's cat passed away, or was put down, rather. So I can totally understand, I think a lot of us in here treat our pets, if we have any, as part of the family. My right eye lens is irritating me a wee bit. Forgive me. Ariel, Steve says, "Yeah, my dog is my son." I can totally understand that. Totally understand that. It's going to be a commercial break on the hour mark. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea, and then I'll chat on for some more. Might take my lens out and put it back in, so it'll be a couple of minutes. It's annoying me a wee bit. I wish Charles could share things like he'd do in text. He was the best little guy ever. Annette says. Well, welcome here, like I say, anytime, Annette, and feel, um, we're here for you. Hello, Hazel. How you doing? Just about going to commercial break, Hazel. Well, we'll be back. Don't know how long I'll stay tonight live, but you're very welcome, Annette. I'll hang about for a wee while. This is my 399th video of this calendar year. Disgusting amount of videos I made this year. I think my 400th one of this particular calendar year will be a non-live video. We have Hazel has been an absolutely gem of a support to me the last few months. One of those people that came into my live streams and we became good friends. 10 thumbs up, crikey. I'll be fainting in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to make myself some tea on the hour mark, folks. She is a good egg. I'm going to take my lens out, put it back in. This is irritating my eye. And then I'll be back for some more chatter. Remember, if any pests come in to the chat, just don't even time them out, just get rid of them immediately. It's pointless timing people out are just going to be a pest again and again and again. Hazel's a devil-led egg. And I'm blessed to be surrounded by good people in here. Hello, Hazel Boo. We've got Diva Sweetheart Bay here as well. There's the Dave Star Triple D. if I did great with it. It's one of my best crowds that came in today. I'm very blessed. Right, that's me on the hour mark. Annette loves you, Dave. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea, take my lens out, put it back in, all that fun stuff. But I will be right back. Chat amongst yourselves. It'll be less than 5 minutes, I'm sure. Not quite back yet, so chat amongst yourselves. Waiting for the kettle to boil. Take my lens out. Thank you for the 11 likes. I am back. I'm just going to scroll up to catch up in the chat and then we all go. Conklin's going to grab a bowl of ice cream. Hello, welcome to the chat. Granny takes a trip. Very good seeing you in here. So a lot of love being shown in here. We have definitely created a loving community in these live streams. Long may it continue. Put a one in the chat if you think, never mind a trim. If you think it's time I got a good haircut, put a one in the chat. Paranormal Mama, who was in earlier on, thinks I need a trim. I say maybe it's time for a proper haircut. Put a one. And how are you doing today, Granny, if you don't mind me asking? Hazel's right out with it. Not even a trim, Hazel. Hey, Hazel. I'm not lost for words. I've just got a bit of a cough, people, so I'm kind of taking a break from chat now and again. It's quite late here in Scotland. Conklin is back with his ice cream. Says, creamy French vanilla, chocolate syrup, and root beer. That'll give the old gloss monitor a workout in the morning. I'm glad you're choosing to spend time watching me and eating ice cream. Granny's hanging in there. I appreciate you continuing to come back, Granny. Always welcome here. How's your YouTube channel coming along? Who's still here? Anyways, we've got some lurkers. And cold in here. Probably time to put my trademark fleece, I think. I'm thinking, yes. Don't get any ideas from my ice cream, Hazel. I'm sure Hazel will be very well behaved tonight. Great to see you in here once again. There's a couple of people, regulars missing. The lovely, lovable green eyes. And Adriana. Where's Adriana? Does she not like me anymore? Hope both are doing well. Tell you one app I'm this close to deleting is the love app known as Badoo. Such a waste of time. People just play games with you on here, you know. You apply to them, you speak with them, have conversation, and then out of nowhere they just block you. And they never tell you why or anything like that. It's just rude. It's not very adult-like. think I should delete that soon. I do. Bad for you. It's in the name, it's bad for you. But what's a guy got to do? Let's see. Yes, Conklin. They must have. I'll never be. I can totally understand the troll problem, Granny. They push me towards the edge too, and I can totally understand that being a problem. But try and focus on the positive of YouTube, like us and here. A lot of nice set of people in here. A lot of nice set of people in other live streams. Also, a lot of nice people that do non-live videos. Just try and concentrate on them. And I know it's tough because they are relentless, the trolls. They give credit where credit's due. They are very relentless. So I totally get where you're coming from. I've still got my trolls that dislike every single thing I do. You know, old videos, new videos, no videos are safe from a dislike. I think Conklin is right. If you don't react, they eventually give up. I think Conklin is right with that. Well, it's fairly long. For now, I think I'm going to continue on the long-haired journey until at least 2019. I'm happy chilling out. Why put yourself out there only to get abused by some a-hole? I know. As I say, I totally understand where you're coming from. Granny takes a trip. I think social media in general is a very, especially if you've got depression or anxiety, it can really um, drive you around the bend. Social media, with so many trolls on every platform we go on. So I totally understand where you're coming from. In fact, if I had not started a PMDB series years ago, I probably would have been social media free by now. I've almost ran out of sci-fi videos to watch. That can't be possible, Conklin. I've seen pretty much all that's in English, Russian, and still watching some Asian sci-fi. That's okay, Hazel. Welcome back. Conklin's back. We've got Granny takes a trip in here. Appreciate the likes, folks. I'm just quite happy to chill with you guys. Leave this live stream on and just respond whenever there's someone in this chat. A lazy live stream. Steve still out and in. No problem at all, Steve. I appreciate you still being here, even if I'm on in the background. I did stumble across a 2009 remake of Attack of the Triffids. Not sure how to pronounce that. It was so-so. Was that 5 out of 10? 6 out of 10? I was talking about Halloween in my last live stream again, new film, and I probably won't go and see it again in the cinema. I gave it a 6.4 out of 10. But thinking about it again, I was thinking today, I'm thinking, you know what? That Halloween film, wasn't that great. And I'm a Halloween fan, and it's nothing about Jamie Lee Curtis and her political stance, as I thought she was amazing in the film. Nothing to do with that. It's just I was thinking about it again today. I'm thinking, you know what? That was quite a disappointing film. After all the build up and hype, Halloween 2018, borderline sucked. This is coming from a Halloween fan. But perhaps if I watch it again, I'll maybe enjoy it more second time around. But I've got a feeling my rating might go down when I eventually rewatch it on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. See who my competition is on YouTube right now. Let's see who's live right now. Sometimes I've been live. The Trumpster's been live. Did a number of rallies lately, live rallies. For new subscribers, new viewers, check out my trailer. That sums me up. How random I've been, types of videos I've done in the past, types of videos I do now. Really sums me up. A few folk live right now. Won't mention their names or anything, but from what I can see. Uncle, have you been live again lately? It's like SAX for the first time with someone. The rest of the series never matches the first. That's a fantastic analysis there. I like that. That's good. You should be a film critic. Don't waste your talent. I love Conklin, and Gemma is another one that's on the opposite political spectrum as I am. She's sometimes in here, and I love picking you two's minds of, on certain subjects. Maybe Gemma will pop in at some time. Gemma, autism at its finest grace. She's a liberal Democrat over here, and I admire how passionate she is for politics. I admire that, and we have healthy debates, me and Gemma. I like picking her brain sometimes. Viewership has went down a wee bit. Perhaps it's time to put my trademark fleece on and get some more viewers in. You know what phrase I hate? It's millennial phrase. Apparently, I'm just in the age range for millennials. I think it's like from 1980 something to 1994, so I'm in that little millennial group, even if I don't feel like a millennial at all. I've never liked that term. It's like a term for like everybody from that generation. It's just, it's like they're calling us all the same and we all think the same. I mean, that's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Never liked that term. I'm a big Star Trek fan. The first movie was pretty good, but after that, it seemed their hearts were more into making revenue than a lifetime memory for Star Trek fans. Yes, that sounds like a few Halloween entries. Halloween Resurrection springs to mind. How many Star Trek films is there now? It's getting up there. I know it hasn't got as many as the James Bond franchise. That's in a league of its own. 24 official James Bond films. But Star Trek, I think, is getting up there. Numbers, isn't it? Plus, there's all the television series. Oh, Conklin lost interest rather. Steve says, I love Star Trek too. I used to play the card game and got to third in the UK. Still got all of my cards, including all the Voyager crew twice, plus many ultra rares. Conklin, meanwhile, was tired of being disappointed. And since I mentioned Halloween, of course, the Michael Myers mask is, I think is it Captain Kirk? It's actually a Captain Kirk mask, but spray painted white and eyes made a little bit bigger. That is the Michael Myers mask. So if it weren't for Star Trek, there wouldn't have been a Michael Myers, or his mask at least. It's now iconic mask. It was a Star Trek mask. Many cards that can only be won in tournaments, they are worth a bomb now. I'm a bit out of the loop with Star Trek. So I can't really comment on it, whether I like it or not, because I'm out of the loop, as I say. Never going to Cards by a Trekkie convention back in the 80s. Now, how was that, Conklin? How was that convention? I'd love to go to like a Halloween convention. There was recently one for 40 years. They had most of the actors that portrayed Michael Myers all there. That's pretty cool. I always, as a James Bond fan, I always wanted all the Bond actors to be together and get a photograph or something. And they were all living for so long until the late great Roger Moore passed away last year. I was like, damn it, I had them for all the actors for so long. There should have been a moment where they all were in a photo together, but no. I always used to irk me. Like I had the chance to do something with all the actors, but no. Scotty was there and they played an unseen blooper reel. One time I ended up in hospital with a concussion and fractured skull. I discharged myself for a tournament and showed up with my head. Crikey. Steve, that is insane. That is commitment. My goodness. You could Photoshop it, but not. Yeah, good. There's wax models in London, I believe, of them all, but it's not quite the same. Got Sir Roger's book up there. There was a time where there was the four of them together: Dalton, Lazenby, Moore, Brosnan. But there's never been all six of them together, unfortunately. A low head bump sounds more than just a little head bump. That is absolute dedication. I agree, Conklin. That's crazy. In a good way, I think. And what did people say to you, Steve, when you turned up with, a, bandaged up and a patient tag? I collected Dungeons and Dragons figures back when it first came out. I had several hundred of them, but lost them when my storage bin was auctioned off. Now, those would have been worth something now, I think, Conklin. How old were you, Steve? That's insane. That's totally insane. And he won as well. Maybe that's why you won. Crikey. This must have been years ago, because you'd no way you'd get away with that now with all this health and safety, political correctness out there. I don't think you'd get away with that now. Yeah, psyched them out. Psyched them out, brother. You meeting up with Eagle VP again soon in real life? Keith, good old Keith. Just kept staring at them, and their turns with a slight cross-eye and a bit of drool, all the while executing clinical maneuvers. LOL. Someone should tell Jim Acosta the First Amendment doesn't guarantee that the president will invite you to the White House. It means he won't stop you from spewing your insanity on your own property. Mark Dice. Anybody watch Mark Dice on Twitter just now? That Jim is an idiot, I'm afraid. Even if I were a Democrat, I would be so embarrassed of CNN's Jim. I've watched him in a number of press conferences with and without Donald Trump on things totally different from Donald Trump, and I think he's so obnoxious, man, in my opinion. Well, I'm going to go and see what's around YouTube town. Yeah, you take care, Conklin. Welcome back anytime, and I appreciate you being here, buddy. Take care. Yes, a meetup with Eagle VP is on the cards. Meet up with Haunted Explorer to return to Nettleham Hall. Steve saying bye, Conklin. A meetup with Military Explorer UK, as he knows many good hidden locations in my area. Collaborating with them. I think I remember you mentioning that on your tonight's stream. How did you feel your stream went today, Steve? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy yourself? I was listening throughout most of it. I was back and forth. In fact, when I seen you live, that's one of the reasons I ended the last live stream early because I wanted to watch. There's a senator from Georgia that thought adding more troops to the island of um, Guam would make the island tip over. Republican senator, not that that matters. No, not that that matters at all, Conklin. I think the stream went extremely well, mate. Kept flowing along at a good pace. Well, when I was in there and watching the chat, it definitely was. Oops, he was a dem. Oh, Conklin's posted a link. Thank you very much, Conklin. Hopefully to see you around here or somewhere else, Conklin. You take care, buddy. Appreciate the links. Can't believe how good the reception to my first stream was. More reviewers than I was expecting, that's for sure. Were you humbled, Steve? I'm sometimes humbled on here. And how did you find Google Hangouts? I noticed I think you were using, by the looks of things, Google Hangouts. I noticed the Dave Star was there. He's a great supporter. Pardon me. Just laughing at something on Twitter. Who? Doctor Who. Hello, Dave. He's still there. Great to see you still here. Yes, mate. Just kept steady, sipping my whiskey and coke. Grease the wheels. Oh, I totally forgot about that, Steve. If I'm being honest, the doggy trip. For a split second there, I thought he said dodgy trick. Doggy trick. Just working on the video. Struggled a bit with my gear. It's great to have you still here, Dave Stir. Have you had a good day today? It's November 8th here now in Scotland. Sure thing. I've had a good day, yeah. Good. $12 likes, 4 people watching. 3 4s are 12. Thank you for the link once again, Steve. I am quite shit at checking other people's videos out sometimes, even though in the last couple of months I am getting better. By me and my doggo. I'm starting to get better. Two lurkers and two people in the chat, Steve and Triple D. I'm never going to find out what this D stands for. Diva Dave. Only a minute video. Short and sweet. See how my video is working. Oh, nice one, Dave. The D is whatever you want it to be. Damien, perhaps? Big smile on Dave's face. Dude, did you ever want any help setting up emulators on your... No, I'm good now, Steve. In fact, my next target on YouTube is taking a break. That's my next target. I feel like I've ran this series into the ground, really, and for my health too, because social media doesn't go together too well with depression, mental health, and anxiety, all the boxes. So my next aim for YouTube is to take a break. But I appreciate you offering the help. Pardon me. I'm a bit quieter tonight since it is quite late, and also I do have a bit of a sore throat, a nasty cough I haven't really managed to get rid of yet. So I'm not as animated tonight. Oh my goodness. James Woods says, the real James Woods says, I'm surprised Jim, CNN's Jim Acosta, doesn't just show up wearing chaps with no pants. He enjoys being bitch slapped by President Trump so much. That's a mic drop, Christ, James. Hey music, Saboteurs Music. Sorry if I've just butchered your username. How you doing? For any newcomers into my live streams, videos in general, I'm very random, can be raw or real. For the entertainment type videos, I turn the volume way up. And for my lazy live streams, I simply interact with the chat or with whomever comes in. If you set up emulators right, then you have access to pretty much any games ever made, upscaled to the highest quality, rigged to my controller. I love classic gaming. That does sound wonderful. Even though I'm not um, like a gaming geek myself, I would love a room where I could, thank you, could walk into and just had all the old consoles, new consoles all lined up, ready to go, ready to play with. That'd be really comfy. Ha, should go in a dragon's den with that. Let's see. Saboteurs music. I really hope I haven't butchered her name. If you're still watching, just checking you out again here. It's been great. Interacting more and more, getting to know more and more different types of YouTubers out there. I treat this as my main channel now. This is where I do most of my YouTube interacting. My PC is rigged to the big screen, keyboard on, extension, and wireless mouse. Kicking back on my leather sofa. Love my rig just the way it is. It does sound very comfy, and I must admit. Mark Dice has been blocked by CNN's reporter, so-called journalist, Jim Acosta. I love Mark Dice. It's funny. I don't agree with everything Mark Dice says, but I do enjoy his videos. He's quite a big Republican pro-Trump supporter on here. I'm surprised he's actually still on YouTube. Surprised he hasn't been censored out yet, like Alex Jones did. Music seems to have a good channel, great sounding music. New sub for me. Well, I was already subbed. Live streams, going into live streams is a great way to meet greet new subscribers and discover other YouTube channels, I will say. Notice you won't find any groups of conservatives breaking windows, scaring people's kids at their homes, rioting, or attacking people in the streets today after we lost the House. That's because we're not liberals. That's true, to be fair. That is true. That's very true. A lot of people on the liberal side went absolutely nuts when Trump got in, smashing things. What is that going to achieve? Yeah, and there was a great discussion with you and Keith earlier on. And if you do go live again, whether it's a gaming on your gaming channel or this channel, I'll definitely look out for you. What's everybody that's still here up to this weekend? Anything exciting? Yeah, I like him, especially when Bad Boy Keith sometimes pops out too. He is a real charmer. I have a lot of time for Keith. What shall I do? What shall I do? He is. He sometimes comes into here. I've watched a number of his videos before and enjoy his work. He seems genuine as well. Always wanted to go sub him, but kept forgetting to. So yeah, now I've got it done. Good. Working down the club tonight, Thursday and Friday. It's my mate's birthday on Saturday, so it's party time for me. What's the birthday boys' plans, or girls for that matter? Assuming your mate's a guy. Jose Mourinho mocks Juventus fans after Man United win. I love Jose Mourinho. He's a great footballing character. Ronaldo gets his first Champions League goal for Juventus against Man United. Who cares? Ronaldo. I'm done with Ronaldo. When Apprentice is trending, that must be a fake trend. Who watches The Apprentice these days? Alright, bro. I'll get ready for bed. You guys have a good one. I think we will. I'm sure we will. You take care, for Dave. Give Eddie a hug from me. Yeah, go for it. Actually, I tell you what, I've changed my plans. I'm gonna wrap up this stream. The UK rock group, you're in good company with me, mate. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I'm gonna change my plans of a non-live video for my 400 video of the calendar year, and it's gonna be a live video now, coming soonish, I'm sure. I'm feeling peckish. I feel like I need to eat, and I feel like I'll be away for too long. Um, for me to just leave this on, it'll be a bit boring if I do that. So I'm gonna wrap this specific stream up, and perhaps I'll be back soonish, or maybe sometime next week. We shall see. But I appreciate everybody that stopped by in this stream. I had a lovely crowd in overall, and Steve, fantastic support. So I appreciate that. But the next video, change of plan, will be live, either soonish or perhaps sometime next week. All right, take care, all.